There's a nice unit. 4x4 and everything. Perfect. Let's see if the information center is open. Hello. Okay, we're off. Got some good information from the lady in the information center. I think I'll just go up to the day use part. There's supposed to be a few trails I can walk around. It's a pretty big park though. Got a couple hours to kill before I go visit my daughter Melanie, so check it out. Just heading down the Bison Loop Road. Might be too late for the morning bison, but hopefully I'll see something. Well, lots of bison dung, but I don't see any bison. So I'll carry on down to where there's a few trails and some day use picnic tables and whatnot. Supposed to be about 20 minutes down into the park. There's my buddy the bison. There's my bison buddy. some water there, buddy? You have a great day now. Okay, I'm out of here. I think I'm only like half an hour from Edmonton. So we'll get to the restaurant and have a nice meal with my beautiful, awesome daughter. Okay, today I'm gonna help improve my skills on canning. I'm gonna can up some chicken today. Never done it before, but I'm trying to learn skills so when I get back to my off-grid property in Alberta in March, I'll be ahead of the game a little bit. So I plan on doing some canning from the garden and whatever other means. If you can get a good deal on any meat, anything in the grocery store basically. I'm also learning how to can it, right? Store it up in the cellar. Okay, so some of the items I have here. About some jars, some canning salt, some garlic. I'm going to actually pre-cook the chicken. Got from my local Huckleberries. It's $9.95 a kilogram. Got 8 pieces per pack here. So I'm thinking I'm going to put 2 in each jar. I just have the smaller jars here. They're kind of an investment because you can just reuse them, but you see, I packed these full of chicken or whatever, and that's enough for me for one meal with a little side dish of something, vegetables, whatever. But we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have to heat everything and make sure everything's nice and clean first and take it from there. Now I just bring the lids to a nice boil, make sure everything's disinfected, and then I'm going to wash up all the jars, disinfect. According to my calculations, I'm going to need 10, but I'll throw 11 in just to be sure. I'm going to give that a little cooking. Like I say, it's the first time I've done it, but last time when I made pork stew, I cooked it about halfway, and then it canned up real nice. So I'm going to cook the chicken about halfway and see how it goes from there. Oh my God, those onions. It's getting my eyes watering. Ugh. Okay, get that stirred up a bit more. And I think it's quite good. You know, half quarter cooked. Because I'm going to be pressure cooking them for an hour or so. For chicken, that'll be quite enough. But I want a little sauce so I can put it in the jar also. I'm going to add some more garlic powder. I like my garlic. And a little bit of coarse salt for canning. Bring out the flavor, bring out the flavor. Not too much, not too much. I don't like too much sodium in my diet. Okay, next I'm going to fill up the jars. That's cooked good enough. Of course, you can let me know, all you expert canners out there, if I'm doing this all wrong or not. Like to pack it in there. At least that's what I was understood. Pack her in good. Leaving the bones in. These are like little breasts, I think, or thighs. Yeah, thighs. And leaving the skin on. My pressure cooker holds 5 jars. So we'll go with 5 jars. Try to get some garlic and of the onions in there. There we go. This one is a little much. I'm going to take this bigger one out. I'll eat that for dinner. And I'll put this, I think this is smaller. This might be the same size. Oh, pretty much the same. I'll just squish her in. Oh yeah, that'll work. And I put a little bit of sauce and onions and garlic in each one here. Leave a little space. Doesn't have to be right full. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Got all the sauce and garlic and onions pretty much used here. Okay, now lid's on. Put the seal lids on first, whatever you want to call them. Those are stuck together. That should be fine. Should be fine. Don't worry, I disinfected my hands also. I just snug them up lightly. You don't need to crank them on, right? Oh, one thing I should make sure I do, which I've learned kind of rushing it a little bit, but I gotta make sure I wipe off the jars a bit here just to get a good seal, right? Gotta get a good seal. Wipe off the tops all around the edge so you get a good seal. And I got 5 here because this is what's going to fit in my pressure cooker. There there we go. There we go, nice fit. I got to add about 2 inches of water. Should do it. Lid on. Just gotta line up the arrow. And voila. Okay, on this pressure cooker, I got this little tab in here, a little valve of some sort. I gotta pop it into place. See, you kind of lift it up, stop steaming, and then it's going to pressure up and start making this weight jump. Once the weight starts jumping, then I start the timer. Doing a little multitasking, cooking up that leftover chicken. Make myself a little dinner. Ooh yeah. Okay, she's hissing. Let's start the timer. I'm actually gonna let her count down for 45 minutes. So I don't think it's gonna take that long to cook that chicken good and get a nice seal on the jars. So as long as it's still jumping like that, I just let her go and turn the heat down a bit. And as long as it keeps hissing, we're good. Just remember, while the pressure cooker is doing its thing, it's a good time to clean up. Because you don't want the wife mad at you, right? Even though she might enjoy the good chicken. Got to keep her on the good side. Okay, got her down to 15, so that's basically 45 minutes, a little over. So I'm going to shut off the heat and we'll let it cool on its own before I attempt to open the lid. Okay, I'll just go over a few numbers because you might be wondering, what does it cost? What is it costing me to can this chicken? Well, basically the chicken wasn't the cheapest. You get it on sale a lot of times, but not today. But basically it was about $1 for a chunk of chicken, or thigh. And lids, I got 27 jars and lids. No, sorry, I got 12 of them, but they cost $22. So, but the jars and lids, it's hard to calculate that because I'm going to reuse them, right? So it's not really it's a one-time expense. I'll reuse them many times. Anyway, and a little bit of salt and spices, not much there, like 10 cents a jar. And onions, garlic, once again, like 5 cents a jar. Not much for any of that. So according to my calculations, it's about $3.40 a jar, Canadian. Now, if you take off half the cost of the jars, at least, because you're going to reuse it, about $2.40 or something a jar, which is quite worth it, I think. Jar of chicken, little side, great meal. Can't beat it. So, what do you think of my numbers? Are they way out to lunch, or that's what I figure anyway. So I'm going to let this cool more. Oh, yeah, and I did 5 jars. So basically, I'm going to get 5 meals. Let's see, $2.50, like $10 for 5 meals. Hell of a deal. But anyway, I'm going to let this cool, and then take it out, and let's see if the jars actually seal. Because if they don't seal, well, I'm going to be eating a lot of chicken over the next couple days. Little note on the cooling process. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but my brother said you don't want to be popping the weight up and releasing the pressure. You want it to cool on its own, or the jars may not seal properly, or they may not seal at all. So we'll try and stick to his theory. He's way more experienced than me, and he's the older brother, right? Okay, I believe it's cooled off. Let's check it. Yep, no steam coming out. Take off the weight and pop her open. Nice. And there is a proper tool. Oh, look at that. It's just still bubbling inside the jars, eh? Freaking hotter than hell. I don't have the proper device or utensil to take them out. I'll use this oven mitt. Should work. Maybe. It's kind of slippery. Oops, shit. I think I already heard one pop. Look at that. They're popping good. That one's down. That one's down. They're still boiling. So it's definitely cooked. So I'm going to let that cool. And we'll see how it looks after it's cooled. Okay, there we go. We got 5 good jars of canned chicken. And they're all sealed. Beautiful. It's going to be so tender and tasty. Let me know in the comments if what you think, if I can improve on my skills, and if there's something in the future you want me to can, anything at all. As long as it's food, I'll give it a shot. And thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and share, and we'll catch you on the next video. Well, today's the day. Taking possession of my off-grid property. Drove 1,100 kilometers to get here. Gotta admit, kind of exciting. It's gonna be change, but what's life without change, right? So yeah, I'm about half an hour away from it. So I'll show you the property and the cabin, and show you what it's all about and what my plans are. A lot of things I want to develop on it. Maybe get some cattle, not so much cattle, but some animals. And wow, there's going to be a lot to do, but it's sure going to be fun and exciting. I got the keys. Go inside and take a little look-see around. Show you what it's like. Well, 2 different keys. There we go. We're in. Cool in here. Because look, there's 2x6 walls with Roxol insulation. So it's going to be nice and cool in the summer and easy to heat in the winter. Solar system already in place. 4 batteries. I think they're 100 amp hour. 1700 watt inverter. Charge controller. I'm going to add at least 4 more batteries to that. And then over here, I got the fridge. Oh, he left me quite a bit of stuff. It's actually on and working. That's good. Coal oil. Propane stove. Wood stove. I'll spark that up later. So yeah, it's only 500 square feet, but it's good for me. Uh-oh, just what I was thinking. He took the bed. I don't see a light switch here. Maybe there isn't a light switch. But water storage. Well, there is a propane heater. I was running around different stores seeing if I could find a propane heater. It's got an old one here. Compost toilet. I never used one, but I'm gonna learn. Yeah, no bed, but I brought my army cot, so that'll be good for now. And a little look upstairs. You got the balcony. Another fire extinguisher. You can never have too many fire extinguishers. And a little bedroom or storage. Probably make it into a little bedroom for guests. I always like to have guests. Very nice. I'm so excited. Awesome. And out the back here. What's that? Must be more keys. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Well, that's the door. But I can easily fix that up. It's kind of the back porch area. So where you put the propane for your propane stove. Yeah, that'll be good out there. And then you got an little outdoor kitchen here. Beautiful. Extra propane tanks. Let's take a little walk around the yard. Outhouse. Always good to have an outhouse. Oh, ladies and men. That's good. That's good. We got 8 solar panels already up. I'll have to add to that. Don't want to make this first video too long, but and the property is about 80% bush, probably even more. 85, 90. Shed here for storage, or maybe wood, whatever. He left quite a bit of stuff behind, which doesn't hurt my feelings. 100-pound propane tank. Not sure if this garage door opens here. No, I have to go around the front. This is going to be my shop. Could be a shop. It's not big enough to put a vehicle in, but I don't need to put my vehicle inside. Let's see what he left inside for me. if I can get in. There we go. Whoa. Nice. This is going to be awesome. Open up this other door. Put a little more light in. I'll be wiring this up. More solar. Look at that. Lots of tools and everything. Even a lawnmower. I got a good deal on this place, I tell you. Awesome. Another fridge. Looks like it's just for storage. Ammo box. Any ammo? Oh, I could use ammo. Another lamp. Beautiful. Empty with a winch. That'll come in handy. That header. Wants the 2x4s. More than one way to skin a cat. You said there's 3 big bucks that come through here quite often. So I'll be getting back into hunting. A little pit here. Sit around, enjoy. Bunch of firewood left. Awesome. And that's the driveway out. And a drive around driveway. Said he's coming back to get the quad trailer. That's fine. And let's see what we got in here. This would be another good storage shed. If I can get it open. I think I'll need 2 hands to set down the camera for a moment. Oh, what do we got in here? 2 more stoves. Yeah, that'll come in handy. Might put one in the garage or the shop. What's this? Headboard for a bed, dresser. Very nice. Very nice. Steve is excited. And this is some sort of, probably for outdoor shower. Okay, just make sure you follow along. It's going to be interesting. The new adventure for the Canadian dreamer. Now I got a full truckload to unpack. Settle in for the night. Catch you on the next one. Okay, December 22nd. Just having some eggs, sausage, some tea. And then head outside for a little adventure. Wood stove is doing quite well for the heating. It's actually supposed to get up to, I think, +3 or something today. So that'll save on wood. I'll finish up my breakfast and then outside. See if I can take the drone up. Okay, I got some fire brick. So the first thing I got to do is clean out these ashes and then put in some brick. Now that I see this, the size better, not sure I have enough, but whatever I have is better than what I got in there right now, which is nothing. Okay, got the bottom in. These ones are from Co-op, I believe. Then I got these other ones here from Home Hardware. But I'll put the Home Hardware around the edge, and that should be quite better than it was. We'll see how it works tonight as far as efficiency and lasting longer throughout the night. Okay, there we go for now. Got the bottom covered and one up on the side, one extra one, not extra, but two up. I'll let it go two up all the way around. And we even got the front here. So you can let me know what you think. But I think I'm only here for another 3 days, so that'll be good enough for now. And like I say, I'll go at least 2 high. Yeah, the steak turned out well. Cooked nice. Delish. I really like this buck knife. Very sharp, does the trick. So I had a good day today. I was in town, St. Paul, hit the pool, did a little swimming, little steam room. Very nice. It's like a shower, right? Well, it is a shower. Better do it there than here. I don't really have a shower set up properly yet. Met the brothers, did coffee, that was awesome. Caught up, bullshitting, talking about the future, talking about the past. It's always good to see the family. So yeah, steak and wine, what else the guy need? Tomorrow's Sunday, day of rest for most people, but not this cat. Got things to do. Be clearing a little brush, clearing some snow. Gonna go snowshoeing, take the drone up, get a couple good videos of the snow cover. So that'll be good. But other than that, I'm gonna relax tonight, finish my steak, have a couple more glasses of wine, listen to a little bit of music, maybe dance by myself. Why not, right? Very romantic. Candlelight dinner. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to like, share, comment. And okay, we're at the first spot to check for gold panning, but I don't hear a creek much running anymore. Might be all dried up. We'll take a walk down that pipe, see what we see. That's a little more grown in than it was last time. Yeah, I don't hear any water. Oh yeah, a little bit. A little bit going. Go down in there and dig a little bit. See what I can find. Right here. That's a good sitting spot. Kind of forested in, isn't it? We'll see what's what. Get my pack off. Let's take my pack off, get the pan out, see if I can find some gold. Okay, container. Exactly where I'll look, but let's think down in here might be something. Put water in there. Big stuff out. I don't see anything. You see anything? See a flake. I see a flake. No nuggets, that's for sure. Nothing. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some back my little bottle here and we can go over it some more at the house. Let's try some over here. Not flowing very good now, this creek, but it does when the thaw's on in the springtime, so it could theoretically pull some gold down with it, right? I'm hoping it pulled gold down with it. Let's look in this culvert. There's a little bit of dust in there. You can see a little bit of gold dust. You see it right there? Right there my finger is? A little bit, but yeah, so small. I need one of those gold sucker things. Not much yet. frickin' nuggets, that's for sure. Might be some dust. I'll get some, a little more from up here and take a look. Goes some bikers. Got something a little further up the creek. Might be better luck. Once again, some little flakes. There's little flakes in here. Little flakes. I need one of those, yeah, get one of those little gold sucker deals. Again, another flake. I'm looking for gold, I'm looking for gold, I'm looking for gold, I'm looking for gold. There's little flakes, but nothing to write home about. much luck here, I don't think. Go further up the path, see if I can find another creek. Or at least go take a good look from the bridge. Show you guys the view. Take my samples and sort this out back at the house. Back on. Get the pack back on and head her up the creek. See if I can find something else. Okay, we got the outside all done, treated. Looking pretty good. Definitely darker than it was. I didn't do the plywood side here because it's treated itself. Diesel heater. I think that's going to do just fine. Getting things settling in for the late fall. Could be snow any day here in Alberta. Catch you on the next video. Just arrived at the supposed to be a riverside meadow trail. I think I'm going to walk down or hike to the falls. I think it's probably a good 10 kilometers round trip. But this should be a good place to boondock for the night. Go on a nice hike and then back and relax. What do we have down here? Maybe it was an old... What that would be? Something... Oh, could have... No, I don't think it'd be a end of an old bridge or something. Because we are close to the river. I'll walk down and... Oh, there we go. That's the main trail. Let's go down and take a look. Yeah, probably supports for a bridge at one time. But I'm going this way. Should be up to the river in about half a kilometer here. There's the river off in the distance there. About 600 meters. We'll be right down beside it shortly. I don't know what the temp today, it's I didn't check, but got to be around 18 degrees Celsius, and it's only 12 o'clock now. High noon. I didn't bring any water. I didn't want to pack the big. I didn't have a small jug, so that should be fine though. Kind of like a camel. Keep an eye out for those mountain lions.
I do have my bear spray, a hunting knife. Hopefully I don't need it.
Little observation post. Very nice. Could have a little picnic here or something. Just relax, right? Supported by Grand Forks Rotary. And this explains everything about the shelter. Generous donation made by Don Reed. Thanks, Don. Rest in peace. It's like April 13th, 14th. 14th. Flowers are coming up. And look at this, some chairs. You just sit down and relax and enjoy the view. But call me paranoid, but I don't like having my back to the bush and trail, but we can for a moment. Oh yeah, this is the life. Water always finds a way to come out, eh? Seeps out of the cliff here. And look at that, they got connections or hooks fastened so you can practice rock climbing here. Or in fact, do rock climbing. Nice. I like to keep an eye out for the unusual when I'm hiking. And looky what I find here. Looks like a kill site. Kill site, alright. Probably a deer. If I was a guessing man, I'd say a deer. A deer, but it's kind of in a almost like frickin' shit pile. Huh. Maybe the bear, whoever ate the deer, had a nice crop. I don't know. Interesting, interesting. Okay, back on the main path, kind of shaded, which is nice. Got to keep cool. I don't know if it's a scientific fact or not, but I like to breathe through my nose rather than my mouth. When I'm not talking, of course. Because I think you expel more moisture from the body when you're breathing through your mouth than your nose. You think that's a fact, or what do you think? Anyway, I don't think I'm even halfway yet. Another kill. What do you surmise that is now? Skunk? Badger? That's kind of small for a badger. Interesting. Onward, onward. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Your left, your left. Is anyone else paranoid like me when I'm hiking? No matter where I am, I like to turn around once in a while and make sure nothing's stalking me, human or animal. Might be paranoid, but it doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you're hiking, you gotta stop and have a little bit of jerky. Okay. Back on track. I think I'm about good 3 kilometers yet to go. So far, so good. Well, it's a bit further than I anticipated, but can't stop now, right? I don't think it's more than a couple kilometers. This land is your land, this land is our land. From the Grand Forks County to the St. Paul Division, from New York City to Vancouver Island. This land is made for me and you. Getting kind of thirsty. That water looks quite inviting. Maybe I'll wait till I get to the river and take it from there. I used to drink out of the stream as a kid. I can't see it being a problem, right? Just strain it through my teeth. You know, I've only seen people on bikes, and mostly electric bikes or electric assist. Am I the only crazy guy out here walking, hiking, walking, hiking? So far, that's all right. Burn about a couple thousand calories. It's the best place to do it. Why go to the gym when the world is your gym? Alright? Okay. Okay, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I recognize that red roof. Little information display they have there about the Cascade Falls. So yeah, it's going to be about 2.5 hours one way. Not too bad, not too bad. So we'll check out these falls, have a nice rest, soak my feet a little bit, eat the rest of my beef jerky, and then head her back. Kettle River Heritage Trail, footpaths, trade routes, and stories. Yeah, a lot of lumber at one time here. A lot of lumber. Nice map, all the different areas. I can hear the river from here. How's the water?
You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Right on. What is it?
Canadian Dreamer.
Nice.
Thank you. Guy was just in for a swim. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. But let's go down and check. Oh yeah. If nothing else, it's very beautiful. That's actually the first time someone asked me about a YouTube channel right off the go. It's nice. Easy to remember, CanadianDreamer.com. Or just search Canadian Dreamer on YouTube. You know what? It's coming up, but it's not as high as it normally is, that's for sure. It's the sand and everything's usually covered right in water. Of course, it's only April, so there might be a big increase yet. Check out the bridge there from the bottom, and we'll go around up top. Got to be kind of careful here because you sure wouldn't want to fall in. Probably be the last thing to do. But I'm sure-footed like a goat. There we go. Looks like someone's got a rope from the bridge. Probably for swinging, eh? Swinging off the shore. A lot of people dive off this rock right here into the water when it's not churning so fast. Let's go over to the corner there and wet my feet. Take her easy. Okay, top view. Top view from the bridge. At one time a train used to go over here. Back in the day, back in the day. I actually flew my drone right down underneath this bridge and up on the other side. That is in my on my channel there. If you search for drone in Kettle River or drone bridge or Kettle River Bridge, you should find it. Or maybe I'll put a link in this video or in the description. Very nice. Okay, about 2.5 hours here. Should be able to make it back in about 2 because no need stopping to take video unless something very interesting comes up. And I'm not going to drink out of the river because it's all stirred up. As soon as I get to that first stream, you betcha I'm going to have a few shots. Okay, here's some interesting information. Looks like I'm 19 kilometers from Grand Forks, but I think my van is parked about 4 kilometers. So what? About 15 kilometers I walked here? Can't be. And those chairs I sat at, little red chairs, put my feet up, they're 9 kilometers. Holy shit. So I'm like walking 20 kilometers on this walk or hike. No wonder my feet are getting sore. Oh well. No pain, no gain. Or sometimes there's just pain and there isn't no gain. Anyway, sometimes there's pain and there's gain, but in this case, I'll survive either way. It's just feet might be a little sore for a couple days. That's life when you gotta enjoy the nature. Wish I would have caught that on the video, but there's got back to that fresh kill and there was an eagle eating on it. Flew up into this tree. Might take off again, we'll see it fly. It was eating away. Pretty darn big when you get close. There she goes. Off to the next tree. Just gonna wait till I pass and back to eating. It's alright, it's part of nature. Everybody's gotta eat. Everybody's gotta eat. That's for sure. Well, I gotta come off the trail and go down and rest my feet for a bit. I'm in no hurry. When I get back before dark, that would be nice, but take her easy a bit. There's even a chair here for me to sit on. Isn't that nice? Okay, rest over. Back on the trail. I won't get there unless I get there. This would be a good place to boondoggle sometime. Next time, maybe. Oh yeah, there's the dream machine. Looking good on the hill. Yeah, I'm gonna camp right there tonight. I'm out of the view from the highway, so I think it's fine, but you never know. You're getting stickier and stickier on where you can camp overnight or boondock. So, but worst case scenario, I move on if someone with authority knocks on the door. But for now, I'm going to relax, get some hydration going. Cook up or warm up my chicken stew, homemade chicken stew. Oh yeah. fridge at 7C, so that's perfect. Oh, that's gonna taste good. Woo! Good hike. Okay, I had a nice rest. Feet are feeling better. Now I'm just going to heat up some homemade stew I made. It was frozen. The fridge is so good it didn't even thaw out for the whole day, which is fine. But we'll heat it up, and voila! I think I'm going to sleep good tonight. Something to eat. Relax. It should be nice and quiet here once the traffic dies down. I'm about, well, I don't know if you can see, but there's the highway through the trees there. But sure peaceful, anyway, right now. And then I gotta get up tomorrow. I gotta, I'll explain it when I'm having the meal here. Kind of what the plans are, how the day went. Okay, she's looking good. Bubbling away. I just shut that off because time that simmers down there, sits for a bit. It will it'll be great. Just let her sit for a bit and cool off. We're good to go. I'm not really all that hungry, but I'll eat some of it. It's already, what time is it? My watch is an hour off, so 18:30. It's already 9:30 p.m. Okay, nice. Got the nice chicken stew all heated up. Good stuff. Good stuff. You notice it's chicken stew, not beef stew. With the economy, you can't really afford the beef, right? But I got chicken backs. Chicken backs are pretty cheap. It's a little bony, but that's all right. There's still quite a bit of meat on there. Good stuff. So that was a good hike today. A little longer than I anticipated. I thought it was like it'd be about 10 kilometers, but it turned out to be about 20. So it's a little bit different. But anyway, saw some great scenery. Saw a few animals. Those kills are interesting. And I would recommend in the future not wearing sandals, because the sandals, my Mexican sandals, weren't quite good enough. But I managed to push through, right? Gotta push through sometimes. And we made it. So I'm just gonna wind down tonight here. I got a side hustle tomorrow with a couple. They're gonna cook me breakfast at 8:30, and then I'm gonna get done whatever they need done, and get my cash, and then on to the next one. Since I moved to BC, I haven't worked a 9 to 5. I don't want to work for the man or the woman. I'd rather have my freedom. Less work, more freedom. But, you know, I have worked hard over the past 30, 35 years and saved up a little nest egg. So I'm not going to work more than I need to and still have everything I need. Basically everything I want. I don't want big fancy toys or anything. Live within my means. Don't have no worries, no debt. That's how it is. And on the 29th, heading to Alberta. Visit some family and look for some land. I got this crazy idea, since it's all paid off here, the little place me and my brother have. Utilities are cheap, you know, so I was thinking I could live here maybe in 6 months over the winter, like fall, winter, a little bit of spring, and then Alberta for 6 months, because I really don't like that Alberta winters. So kind of the best of both worlds. But you know, once I get there and set up, I might, you know, it's no big deal. And but that's the thing in life. You can try things, you don't like it, adjust, do something else, right? You don't have to be set in the same thing forever and not change your plan. I'm not a woman, but I can still change my mind. But hopefully you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, like, if you don't mind, a comment. I love the comments. And we'll catch you on the next one. And don't remember. Okay, welcome to my next video. Just a short video on how I take a bath. Or it will be a shower, but for now, a bath on the homestead. Until I get things set up better. I just heat up the water on the wood stove. And, ooh yeah, she's hot. So I'll have to add some cold to it. And then we come over to the redneck bathtub. Just throw in some cold, then dump in the hot, and away we go. There we go. With the hot water, it'll be about 2 fingers deep, just like my dad used to give. We were saving on water. Oh yeah, perfect. Woo! Nice. Now the trick with this, what I find, you start at the top, skip the middle, work your way down, and then do the middle last, if you know what I mean. You can take my utilities, but you can't take my freedom. Take my freedom. Another good reason not to get too overweight, you see, because you got to fit in your bathtub. But I do have a shower on order. It's a rechargeable pump and nice shower head, and that'll work good until I build a proper shower inside and drain and everything else. I'll be getting it all set up just like it is for people on grid, but these systems take time, you see. They take time. What do you think? What do you think of the old bathtub? It'll get me by for now. I mean, that's one good thing about being single too. I mean, you don't have to be too picky. If it works, it works. Keep it simple. Okay, got it set up. Hose is all hooked up. Muffler. 12-volt battery. Let's see what happens.
Start heating.
Says in the manual it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to run through its cycle system. to get going. I'll stop the video and then start again once we go to the next step. Okay, about 2 minutes in, the fuel pump starts pumping. It's exhausting. Just barely warm right now. Intake. Blowing out, but just cool air. Turned it up a bit with the handy dandy remote. Getting a little louder, just like a jet airplane taking off here. Oh yeah, it's getting warm now. Exhaust's getting warm. Woo! Pipe's hot. And we got some nice warm air coming out. Turn it up a bit more. Oh yeah. Oh, that's hot. I think it's going to work quite well. Just got to make sure you keep your clearances, of course. But you see, I have a shelter I set up in the back there, which I'm hoping when it gets colder in Alberta here, it's going to heat that up, keep my truck warm. So if I keep it portable, I can use it for the cabin and also for this shelter, or I can just get two. They're pretty quite reasonably priced. Okay, now she's really taking off. Nice. Oh, it really blows out too. Okay, I just grabbed my heat gun. See if we can get some temperatures here. Right now it's putting out 95, 100, 102 Celsius. It's jumping around, but it's about 100 to 102. Exhaust pipe, about 50 C right now. Muffler 77, 78 C. $120C now coming out. Oh yeah, definitely putting out nice hot air. I can see that heating up the cabin or the shelter easily. Exhaust is up to almost got about 80, 85 C. So you definitely don't want anything around your exhaust. Well, that's the Vivor diesel heater. Once I actually get it up and running, and for a while, I'll probably do an update video, let you know how things go. But if you're interested, there's going to be links in the description. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you have one, how are you using your diesel heater? Okay, lining up for my first load of water. I got this tank the other day, but I got to put a valve in the bottom there. And that's as far down inside I can reach. So I don't know how they get it right near the bottom. Must have long frickin' arms. But anyway, this will go in. Then the nut. And then over yonder, We got the 6-inch nipple. We got a ball valve. We got a male fitting to a can lock, 2-inch. So I'm going to have to get some hose to put on here. The idea is I'll load her in the truck here, the water tank. Have at least like a 4 or 5 foot hose out for now. And into a bucket, into the storage tank in the cabin. You know, sometimes simple is the best way to go. For now. Do the pumps and all that stuff eventually. And I got this trailer, but the water tank will fit in there quite nice, so I don't have to take up all the room in my truck. Except these wheels have to go. I have to upgrade those wheels and put a wiring kit on for lights. And we're good to go there. But let's carry on with the water, with the first load of water. Haha! I tipped over the tank to shake out some of the cuttings. The rest will come out with the water. This is not really for drinking now anyway. It's going to be mainly just for everything else. But anyway, now I look down inside here. What do we see? A box. What the hell is that, you figure? I bet you it's another a fitting. Well, two's better than none. See if I can get that out of there. Got her out. Sure enough, another fitting. Well, now I got two. I'm gonna keep it in case maybe I get another tank or whatever. Okay, can I reach down inside there now? Whoa, just make it. Keep forgetting it's left-hand threads. Oh yeah, baby. Nice. Oops, shit. Forgot to put the rubber on. Gotta put your rubber on. Always put your rubber on. See if I can get it off. Holy shit, tight. Okay, rubber on. Let's try this again. There we go. Then we put the nipple. I have to tighten her when I get water in. We'll see how it goes. Got the ball valve. And male cam lock, 2-inch. And for now, let's put the cap on. Okay. work. Time to load it up. Well, the first attempt didn't go too well. I didn't have the nozzle quite lined up. So I got things a little wet. Now I got it right in the top. Let's see if that's going to work. First time here. So, yeah, interesting. Let's try this again. Okay, 1 for truck fill. Enter. Put in the money. And start. That's better. Now I can only put it enough. What the hell kind of fucking thing is this? Seems to adjust itself. That couldn't have been 160 liters already. Well, let's go another one. Okay, I had more success with the barrel load. Just connect on there with the 2-inch, run her up into the tank. That way the tank is all the way in the truck, you see. Good, it'll be a little bit in the hose when I disconnect, but that's all right. That's what the strain is for. Okay, back to the homestead. Off the Toto Santos. Toto Santos. And it's quite amazing to understand that there's even backseat drivers in Mexico.
Especially. I'm literally the GPS. And he happens to be in the backseat.
Ale, hola.
Turn right here?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Remember, we gazed to it.
In 500 meters, turn left.
going for a walk town on this beautiful Mexican town. Another beautiful day. Just waiting for my peeps.
I could get a coffee.
We're gonna walk about Todos Santos.
Careful, Dad.
Hola, hola. Casa Nomad.
I feel like we've been there before.
Was it?
It was through rocks. Museum, a mini shell museum.
Cool. Hola. Hola. Hola, hola. There's a good time, okay? Everybody can try. Okay. Where you guys from? Canada. Órale, Vancouver? Alberta and BC. Oh, BC, Alberta. Oh, there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. You haven't seen the sun for a few months.
Yeah. Sí, lo traes tú.
If you guys don't find anything here, we have another store across the street.
Another store down that way?
Yeah, across the street. And we have tequila tasting.
Ooh, tequila tasting.
Yeah.
Okay. Gracias. Tequila tasting. Might have to get into that. Do the wishing tree.
Motivation, collects feeling.
I like blue.
Very fun.
it's a secret wish. You tell it won't come true.
Oh, you don't need to undo it. You just click it.
Oh yeah, just hook it on.
Oh, and then the trunk.
World peace and good health to
Says
all.
24 and the end of Trump.
There you go. Oh, someone put the end of Trump? Nice. You're not supposed to wish for things like that.
Yeah.
Just in this.
Come on, Devin.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have the figure for it. I do want to get a shirt though.
Yeah, there's some nice fishes.
It's a cool hat. Welcome to the Hotel California.
Everybody, stop smoking, start buying.
Lots of stuff. It's okay if I film? You don't know? Okay. Made of? Is that made out of sheep or something? No. Wool?
Yes.
Wool? Looks like wool. Nice wool sweaters, yeah.